conclusively by my the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On 4th down, Tannehill. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The former Steeler Bud Dupree in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game, because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Tannehill. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Anthony Frisker, the intended target.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, here is Jones. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
And they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Tannehill looking to throw. That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
McCann's got it teed up.
Not much leg here. Fields. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now it's Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry there to make the grab. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
McCann's got it teed up. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Hang on here. They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty. Turned down that big yardage gained against them. Instead, they turned down the penalty, and the yardage stands.
That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break. Stafford going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley.
And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. From the gun to give to Henderson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. On 2nd and 9, Stafford.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off near the 44. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tannehill. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
This will be caught just inside the 10. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Titans are within a 2-point conversion to tie in this game.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, a little unconventionally. Hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner.
Yeah, Malik, nigga. What's up? Hey, which one? Show 'em how to join it. Oh, yeah, send me an invite again, Sean. Yeah. What's up, Malik, bro? Why Malik ain't talking back? Oh, never mind. Thank you, Sean. I'm just living live on Twitch. Y'all should go check it out. He take it forever, bro. Dimes 2K, something like that. Damu. Start it up, Shotty.
As you say, twice as a receiver.
No, I'm down by it's not game. Malik, I said let me hold it 200 by tomorrow, bro. I can get that back to you.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
What? He said that?
So that one will be accepted.
I don't know that nigga.
So good field position for the
sure, that nigga over there talking about some other stuff.
10 at the 40. Throwing is Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the
tell that nigga Shaggy to join the party, bro.
Get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before.
Ask him to buy it. Sean, tell him to buy it. Tell him to explain it to him.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything
about
to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So
that's a dive. That's a dive. Actually, no. Actually, open.
Aaron Donald. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. But they tried to go with a little play action.
There you go, right there.
Nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
I see the time, Sean.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill.
So my nigga Fred.
He's got Swaim here as tight end
What's up?
right.
Oh, he's fighting. Oh. On where? We're finna pass it, nigga. What are you talking about? Watch your mouth.
Maybe a frustration penalty.
Watch your mouth.
They tried their best to get to him.
Yeah, that tight end was just fighting, bro.
Is there a delay for you, Chris?
A little bit, not a lot. No, it's not. No delay.
Tannehill. And this is going to be
Sean, I thought he caught it. I thought he caught it. He's playing.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And that is
that ball loose.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd.
My nigga Achilles snap.
He got hands or something?
Got injured like damn near first. He got injured before before camp started.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
First play. Why did he jump? I switched to him. I switched to him last second and he jumped. Why you sit down, bro? Why would you do that?
Touchdown. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead.
So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far
you see that?
Run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all
No, I heard people are complaining about that they got to fix it.
I mean, it's the game not even out yet, bro. So niggas can't really complain for real, bro.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
I mean, this is basically the full game. They're not fixing nothing fucking.
So Jay, you still
Touchdown, it's Gay to
you still talking about getting encouraging or what?
Who?
You.
I'm not buying this shit.
What? I don't know franchise.
If Demo gets it, I'm a game shirt off him. It depends if he gets it. You know, Fritz, I'm a PC gamer now, Fritz.
So niggas ain't playing Madden this year, that's what you're saying.
If someone buys it, I'm not buying this.
Oh, that's crazy.
The last thing he said is they went back out there.
Look at Derek. Look at Derek.
What do you think?
I can't buy two bad.
Thank you,
I can't buy.
Sean, you got a better Wi-Fi thingy, that's all.
I can't buy two bad sports games, just 2K, because I got more faith. I'd rather just 2K. I don't got faith, but bro, all I need is one okay 2K. It's gotta be playable, decently fun. Like it's gotta be like on 19's level.
The way that you called for the shot there, that's perfect though, because there is
I was delayed.
to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense.
But if we play franchise, I'm gonna have to, represent my team. I'm gonna have to be the Niners all the time.
Find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Respect.
Meanwhile, they take a shot.
And they
Sean was talking about getting the Raiders.
The only thing about the Niners is the Niners is they corners is questionable.
Eluding, but I think the ball's out. And this is
Damn.
going to get out.
Who's the corners?
So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play,
Yeah,
actually.
that
And
is
the
the Panthers
ball
might be
for
the one, right?
as well. Can almost see
Better
inside
quarterback.
his face mask there, the look of relief. He
They got
coughed
Horn.
it up, but it goes out
Oh,
of
you're
bounds.
talking
They keep it.
Someone came around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him,
Sean been
I'd go
scouting.
out to the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory. You're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose.
I just
The
can't
main
get to the
reason
mid.
the main reason for the Niners is that D-line.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go to Washington for that D-line.
The third down conversion. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
You don't like horse cop walk?
Stafford on first
Who?
down.
Definitely hoping Trey Lance
And he's
is
got the
going
hook up here. It's Woods.
I wonder if the Jags is cold. The Steelers looking raw.
Touchdown throw from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams tack on to their
They got a solid. This Ben is just old, bro.
Get to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he
Sean,
broke
you-
the huddle. I like
Oh,
the play.
I hope
Just
not.
get it
I
to
hope
him.
not.
Take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves
And that's
that.
why I thought that was a fake play.
Contract time.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense?
I ain't gonna lie, Cardinals solid too.
I truly
You
believe
should
the
play
defense
franchise with who?
pressure
Two,
because
three people? There's Malik got a PS5 yet?
So
No.
I think most teams are
No,
going to be
how you gonna play
aggressive
franchise with three
and force
now?
the issue and try and bring pressure.
Derek playing.
Nigga don't even count as a person.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And last time wasn't pretty. One play
Everybody can smile on that.
We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last
You're
one.
mean.
Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens.
Aaron?
With a run on first down, but he's not going anywhere as they'll get to him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his
Ooh.
size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of
Here we
scrimmage.
Oh, he's talking crazy.
I don't know, but Fritz,
He got 8.
Fritz can't handle 1 week loss. First was 1 week, he's through.
Of the third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play 3 quarters.
Okay.
We'll return more
Okay.
after this. This is the
So I could,
Okay. I mean, like,
because I was in a 32 one time, and bro, niggas get bars. Because if you quit, then you don't get your progression. You be throwing touchdowns, they quit.
That's just a bomb, Sean. Just a random one.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete.
No, I'm not one. You'll throw like
What's the prize like, Sean, if you win? Ain't no prize?
No, bitch.
They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions.
Niggas that play it all night.
Doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's
So, and them 32, in them 32s you find there's like them 5, 6 tryhards,
I think the receivers now when they're running their routes,
and then the rest just you kind of like they make the playoffs. They make the playoffs, but they get beaten. They lose in like the second round.
Looking downfield for Jones.
He's just not getting that ball there.
Interception.
You're so weak. I hope he's humble. I hope he's
are
getting
fun. Oh,
Taking across
Christ.
midfield and down to the 45. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough.
Man, you
You
raw.
feel for him, but 6 interceptions.
You raw,
That's a
Sean.
whole new level. It's
I'm
not a
like-
good level.
it makes it tougher and tougher to come up with
Now, niggas
ways to
be
try
feeling
and
for
support
trades.
him.
Hey,
But you have to as a team because
niggas
you
be
can't
feeling for
just
trades. They be
back
trying to,
aside.
they be trying to
You can lead
finesse.
later on, but it reminds me of a time that a
When you get in them
former
32-man leagues, you get someone sending you trades trying to finesse. Like, bro, what are you
Wait, Shaggy, what are you playing on PC right now?
to the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do.
Valorant.
Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off.
I don't
and turn
play.
it into a
That means I'm looking
completion.
special.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile.
I just want to hear his reaction. I just want to hear his reaction.
How did that not connect? That's one of the rare deep balls he hasn't hit so far. 5 touchdowns already, and you see he's still airing it out. I wonder if he's getting
Well, every time I ended up-
sent in, and he's switching them to deep passes.
Flush to his right.
Well, I never really ended up playing Sean.
He smoking?
A little further down inside the 40.
Every time I play Sean, I just had a.
9 yards that time, but he needed
I get lucky. Every time I
10.
play Sean, I have a good run game. I can like that.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
Man, now you're good.
Henderson going to run for it.
He don't game plan defense. You know, he only work on that
Able to
offense.
get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Cool, Sean.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup.
Oh, you raw.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage. Work
You
on
just
that
try hard.
clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
You seen him? You seen the shoes there?
And down inside the 15.
Yeah, Ron new shoes, bro.
Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11 from the red zone now.
But you're not home team.
And that is incomplete.
Well, at least the wide receivers, it looks like, at least the wide receivers like go for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I feel like it's gonna be a smooth game this year.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
You was begging him, Sean?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kevin
I thought-
Byard. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be
Dang, like
thinking, is
that?
it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur
Oh,
once you start getting those numbers up.
Oh, then ain't no point in us getting it then.
You and I both know it's not always just
Oh.
one guy's fault. Maybe some
You say you niggas though. What you say you niggas? You say you niggas though.
so many different things. Bottom line, though, it
What did
comes
I
back to
do?
the guy throwing them.
You left us, bro. You went the PC on us.
On 2nd and 7.
I thought he was my
And now
nigga.
here is
It was so late. He was open when I threw it.
Taylor Rapp with a pick. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line.
Man, niggas with kids and stuff.
They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it
That's hella old.
because that's the money
He
zone.
get back.
Get it into the end zone. and make
He
it
get
count.
back on. He's like, he get back on once the young.
It was a free play, Sean. You get a free play, bro.
The sack. They get to him to
I need to switch controls, man.
comes in, and I think the DJ.
So I be playing with niggas that.
And that one was relatively relatively easy to see. I notice that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes
bro, I'm just sleeping.
What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
Man, I be playing with niggas that be working on TC. They be like, what time you can be? I'm like, what time? I've been on all day.
Maybe the turning point.
I've been waiting for you niggas to get home.
Picked off with great anticipation. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a quarterback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you?
Leave Derek leave Derek alone. Derek ain't do nothing to you, alright?
I heard they was gonna put him in the pass game this year too.
They touch the football all the time. It's like he said to himself,
Hey, on the strip. I hate you.
They said they was gonna try to implement him in the pass game in real life.
For what? Why would they do that?
Because they said motherfucker they want him.
Man.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day.
The run game will be kind of crazy. I feel like that's what will be the thing this year run game.
On EA Sports.
They won't let you get that without giving up certain. Okay.
Man, Sean could.
I can't stand those trades after you be sending them 30. You know how many trades you got to decline every year?
We get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Tannehill on 1st down.
They'd be the
what you want for them?
He's gonna go down.
They'd be like the weakest draft. It'd be the weakest draft class. They'd be the best team in the league. They're like, I'll give you my 1st round pick, and they give it to you in the start of the season when it's projected to be a 4. They're like, it's gonna be the 4th pick in the draft. Like, they'd be like this the 4th pick, and like, bro, that is gonna be the 30th, 25 to 30th by the end of the season. And they be finessing niggas too. I'm like, bro, did you already just trade that?
3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
I'll call Sean. Be like, Sean, is this a good trade or what?
So Derek, bro, we gonna play me, bro?
What was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
You said what?
Like 2 cheese plays. How many times though, like, until they put on the countdown? I mean,
oh, this nigga is.
No, but I'm saying, like, even if you do the play once, it automatically starts the countdown.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line.
It's like I gotta double press the button.
They'll start out with Akers. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line.
And they're up 3-2. I think.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, it looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't get to the second level, because sometimes you'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you...
Bruh, Derek only beat me because of a goaltend. Nigga hit a game-winning goaltend. I was buzzed. Nigga hit a game winner off of a...
So what, Derek? I mean, not Derek. Sean?
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer.
Over 7 seconds.
And one of the whistles for a timeout.
I gotta force a game 7, bro.
In a game that's been decided in
Derek
the
finally beat me. It's been about 20 years.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Going up top for Kupp. And this is
it's away. And it's away.
Sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
You know my team don't like away games.
Pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone.
He didn't catch that. Deshaun Jackson is not like that. Still ain't like that. My bottom.
I always wondered what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little.
You play this every day, Sean, but I ain't worried about you.
I think it's in their DNA.